Hi everyone, welcome to the first lecture of Basic English series. Herein we will be learning nouns right from the scratch. It means that we will be learning English from the very basic grammar and our first topic will be nouns. Let us see how it goes. So first understand the meaning of nouns, right? What is a noun? A noun is a name of a person, place, thing, or maybe an idea or feeling, or even if an animal. So when I say idea and feeling, you have to remember it. It's not always a tangible thing, something that you can touch. Apart from it, like happiness, loyalty, morality, things like that also come in the terms of noun. So you have to remember. In the coming up minutes, I will tell you how which type of noun it is, like the kind of feeling that we are talking about. Okay. So if you can name it, if it is a noun, that's the easy thing to remember. If you can name it, it is a noun. Most of the times, the subject that you will talk about in a particular sentence, it will be a noun. Okay, so let us see examples of the person. For example, you say teacher, doctor, pilot. These are all nouns in terms of person. Then the place, like airport, office, Delhi. In terms of things, we can say that laptop, chair, book. And in terms of idea or feeling, again, as I said earlier, honesty, fear, happiness, these are also nouns. So, types of nouns, this is very important. Once you understand the types of nouns, you will be able to recognize it better when you will be making the sentences. So, the first type of noun is common noun. When I say common noun, it means that general names. General names in terms of boy or girl. It is a category, right? We are not saying Rahul, Mohan, Shrina, Meena. We are just taking the category. So we are taking it as a common noun, like a boy or a girl, a city or a country, company or an office. We are not taking specific names. We are only saying the category wise. So it is a common noun. These nouns do not start with capital letter. Whenever you write it in a sentence, you will not capitalize the first letter. Next is proper nouns. What are proper nouns? As the word suggests, the proper nouns are the specific names of those person, place or thing, or whichever noun you are talking about. So if you say Rahul, or if you say Shweta, if you say India, Mumbai, Google, TCS, what are these? These are the names. These are the specific names of a particular thing or a person or a animal or whatsoever you are talking about. So proper nouns always start with the capital letter. This you have to remember. Third type of noun are the concrete noun. What are concrete nouns? Things you can see, touch, hear, smell or taste. Basically the functions of your sense organs. Anything which you can do like this, like you can see, you can touch it, you can hear it, you can smell it. These kind of things will be considered as concrete nouns. For example, laptop. I can touch it, I can see it. So it means it is a concrete noun. Let us see examples like phone, table, water, food, music, perfume. In terms of music, you can listen it. In terms of perfume, you can smell it. Again, it is a noun. Okay. Can you touch it or can you see it? Then it's a concrete noun. It's just a reference to make you remember that if you feel confused if it is a noun or no, or which kind of noun it is, just remember it is a concrete noun if you can see it or if you can touch it. Next is abstract nouns. Whenever the word abstract comes, it means that the thing is related to some or the other quality or feeling or emotion. Okay, so when we say abstract nouns, things that you cannot see or touch, those will be considered as abstract nouns. It constitutes of feelings, qualities, ideas. Okay, examples: first is confidence, second is honesty, third is fear, fourth is success. So all these things you cannot touch or see. Next is countable nouns. As the name itself suggests, the things which you can count will be countable nouns. For example, one pen or two pens, three students, or maybe five files. When I talk about these things, it is very easy to understand that we can count them. That means these are countable nouns. Use a, an or numbers with them. A or an, both depend. These are articles, right? These depends. The usage depends on the sounds that we get from the vowels. However, a and an both refers to a single thing. Okay. If there is more than one number of the particular thing, you can use the numbers directly, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like we did now. uncountable nouns. As the name itself suggests, we cannot count them separately. Then we will say these are uncountable nouns. Examples: water, milk, information or advice. These things you cannot count separately. You will term as uncountable nouns. What is the important rule here? That it's not an advice, it's some advice. For example, you're talking about some uncountable noun, right? So you cannot say that an advice. This is the main thing, because we cannot count the advice in that way. So we will say some advice. This is very important thing to remember when we talk about abstract nouns or uncountable nouns also. Collective nouns. These you might have read when you were in school. Collective means collection. So when we talk about any group of particular thing or people, we say that these are collective nouns. For example, team, staff, audience, crew. All these words are collective noun because it consists of a group of people or thing. So corporate example here can be our team is working on the project. When I say our team is working on the project, team, we're saying one team, but then there are so many members in that one team. Practice identify the nouns. So this is the first exercise that we will be doing together. The first is the manager scheduled a meeting for Monday. When I say manager scheduled a meeting for Monday, I have to understand which are the nouns here. We can see that the manager and the meeting both are the nouns in this context. Which noun it is? You can see that manager is the common noun and meeting again is the common noun. Her confidence impressed the panel. Again, we are talking about whenever you can name the particular thing, place, whatsoever, that's a noun. Easily you can understand confidence, again abstract noun, and panel, common noun. Let's move further. Just now we read team completed the project on time. So team and then project are the nouns here. He shared useful information during the training. So information is the first noun and then the training part. Why? Because we can see it, we can feel it, we can understand the whole thing. So that's why we say that these are concrete nouns. Pilot showed great patience in that emergency. The pilot showed great patience in the emergency. When I say this, it means pilot, obviously it's a noun. Patience, abstract noun, and emergency, again it's a concrete noun. Let us move to the second part of the question. Choose the correct noun. This is very important. See, if your foundation is not strong, you cannot hold on to a language at a good pace. So you must understand things might seem easy, but when you practice them, there will be confusions. That's where you need to work and practice more. So the first we can see that we have to choose the correct nouns. She gave me some dash advice. Just now I told you we cannot count the advice. That is why we will say some advice, right? We can't say advices. The dash is attending the meeting. So obviously staff is attending the meeting. We do not say staffs. He showed a lot of dash in difficult situations. Obviously courage. We cannot say courageous. We need more dash before making a decision. Obviously information. This is also a common sense here. When we talk about something which cannot be counted, we will not put S after it. Okay. The dash is responsible for the safety of the passengers. The crew is responsible. When I'm talking about crew, it's already a group of people somewhere. So the crew is responsible. It means the group of people is responsible there. Again, it's a common noun. These were the basic questions that we did in order to understand nouns. If you wish, you can go through the lecture again and understand slowly what we are talking about. Then you can begin further with the next topics. Have a good day. I will see you in the next lecture.